All right. We have at least three of us, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Is Doug on? I thought Doug said he was getting on. We can wait for Doug.
I don't know if you got the text from Scott. He can't stay connected where he's at.
Okay. That's okay. All right, so we're streaming on YouTube. We're streaming on Teams. We have people in here who couldn't get in last time, so that's awesome. You can see already. We'll give Doug a couple minutes here. We're gonna do the homeowner comment period first to get that out of the way. There's
Hey,
nobody
yeah,
down. There's no one
Rob.
down. What's that?
Rob, let me stop you for a quick second. It's got a text from Doug. The link's not working for him.
Okay.
You can just shoot that off.
So I found, like, the other day you were saying it brought up that screen. It seemed to me that if you just hit the back button, it would work. I don't know what's up with that. I think that might just be like a Teams thing. Uh, huh. That's it. That works. Yeah. So I mean, it's working for me on my phone. So I don't know why people have trouble with Teams. Chat is turned off. Why is it- All right. We get in yet? Anything from Doug? No, right?
Yeah.
I don't see him.
Yeah, I need Doug on Teams to do the roll calls. Otherwise, somebody else will have to pick that up. But I can hear you. Interesting. That's weird.
He has to. Yeah, I think he has to put his name in. If he's joining as like a guest, you have to put your name in and then click join. I don't know if he did. Maybe that's not the issue, but
If you're on your phone and you're on an Android, or maybe even whatever, I hit the back button on mine. Mine went to a loading screen, and then I hit the back button, and then it brought up the page to log in. So if that's happening to you, maybe, or just try to close it. No. That link I sent is working for me. There's Doug. All right, you should be able to unmute yourself now, Doug.
All right, there we go. Thank you.
Okay. So we got 14 people now. We'll start in 2 minutes at 6:05. I am down for anybody listening. If you get cut off, I am down at the pool, just in case. Chilling by myself. It's a nice environment though, so I have no complaints. It's not this office though. I don't know how to get rid of that. I forgot what I did. There you go. We do still have some people showing up. Back papers. Fine. Today. All right. 6:05. Let's get started. My name is Robert Falco. I am the president of the Windswept at Lewis Homeowners Association. The October meeting of the Windswept at Lewis Board of Directors will now come to order. The time is 6:05 p.m. Secretary Doug Norquist will now take a roll call. Mr. Secretary, you are now recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Doug Norquist. I'm the secretary. I'll be calling roll. First off, Gary Scucci,
Present.
Michael Stanley,
Present.
Rob Falco.
Present.
I'm president as well, and I believe we have one member absent. I believe Scott's absent today.
Okay, thank you. A quorum is present with 4 out of 5 members on the board of attendance. We will proceed with the meeting. We're going to start the meeting by opening the floor to homeowner forum. Each household may speak up for up to 2 minutes, limited to items on tonight's agenda only. For clarity, this is not a question and answer. This is a forum for comments on tonight's agenda only. Please state your name and address before speaking. Is there any, if you wish to speak, please raise your hand in the chat. You can click right on top here, raise your hand, and I will see you and I will grant you 2 minutes. Is there anybody who wishes to speak? I don't see any hands raised. Okay. Since no one wishes to speak, we will continue. Thank you to all who participated. I wrote that down, but clearly no one participated, but it's okay. Moving on. Our first order of business is the adoption section of the meeting. All documents signed today will be subject to a 30-day period of waiting before they can be enacted upon. Let's begin with our ARC charter. This item was presented at our last meeting and has completed the 30-day review period. I hereby move that the board adopt the ARC charter as written. Is there a second?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Secretary, please hold the roll call vote.
All right. Gary, how do you vote?
Yes.
Michael, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes as well. And Rob, how do you vote?
Yes. Okay, so the motion passes with 4 out of 4 available votes. The ARC charter is hereby adopted as written and signed on this 23rd day of October in 2025, and I will now sign it. Okay. Next, we move on to the Community Engagement Committee Charter. This charter has been completed. This charter has completed the 30-day review period. I move that the board adopt the Community Engagement Charter as written. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, it has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we will move on to a roll call vote. Mr. Secretary, please hold the vote.
All right. Gary, how do you vote?
Yay.
Michael, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yay as well. Rob, how do you vote?
Yay. Excellent. With 4 out of 4 votes, the motion passes and will now be signed. Okay, let's see. Committee, let's see. Where are we at? Okay. It will now be entered into public record, and I will sign it here. 10/23/25. Okay. Next, we move on to the pool committee charter. This charter has completed a 30-day review period. I move that the board adopt the pool committee charter as written. Is there a second?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Secretary, please hold the vote.
Very good. Gary, how do you vote on the charter?
Yes.
Michael, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes as well. And Rob, how do you vote?
Yes. Okay, so with 4 out of 4 possible votes, the motion passes. The pool committee charter is hereby adopted as written and signed on this 23rd day of October to be entered into public record. 3/25. Okay, now on to the Covenant Committee Charter. Next, we move on to the Covenant Committee Charter. This charter has completed a 30-day review period. I move to adopt the Covenant Charter as written. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? So I will move then to amend the document by changing Section 3, Bullet 1, to add as many members as the president sees fit. Will someone second that motion?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Secretary, please call the vote.
On the amended charter, Gary, how do you vote?
Yes.
Well, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes as well. And Rob, how do you vote?
Yes. So the amendment passes. The Covenant Committee Charter is hereby amended. Now onto the main action. I hereby move that the Covenant Committee Charter is adopted as amended. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to finalize this matter with a roll call vote.
All right. Gary, how do you vote?
Yes.
Michael, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes as well. Rob, how do you vote?
Yes. So with 4 out of 4 voted, the amendment and passes. The amendment, I'm sorry. The Covenant Committee Charter as amended now passes and is entered into the public record on this 23rd day of October 2025, and I will now sign. Okay. Now, on to the final stage of this section of the agenda, the fine schedule. This item was presented at our last board meeting and has completed the required 30-day review period. I hereby move that the board adopt the fine schedule as written. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? And I will move here to amend the fine schedule as follows. 1, add a board interpretation column to the Section 8 for homeowner clarity. So we've added another column, which may help homeowners understand how we intend on interpreting these rules. This will be available and is available online. Number 2, we will add to Section 10. The interpretation section is, for example, the board reserves the right to interpret the governing documents in good faith. Will someone second these amendments?
Second.
Okay, it has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? So, Mr. Secretary, please hold a roll call on the amendment of the fine schedule.
All right. Very good. On the amendments, Gary, how do you vote?
Yes.
Michael, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes as well. And Rob, how do you vote?
Yes. The amendment passes with 4 out of 4 possible votes. We will now move on to the main motion, I guess, to pass the fine schedule as amended. Can I get a second to pass the fine schedule as amended?
Second.
Second.
Okay, can we go to a roll call vote?
All right, Gary, how do you vote on the amended schedule?
Yes.
Michael, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes as well. And how do you vote, Rob?
Yes. So with 4 out of 4 votes, the motion passes. The fine schedule is hereby adopted as amended and signed on this 23rd of October, 2025, to be entered into public record. I will now sign. Moving on, the President has the right to adopt an official charter for the Finance and Common Grounds Committees. Keep in mind this action does not require a vote, as committees aside from the ARC are formed and controlled at the whim of the President as it stands to aid as it aids to serve the community as per our bylaws and is not up for homeowner vote. However, for the purposes of uniformity and fairness throughout our committees, I propose this charter. I hereby move that the board initiate a 30-day comment period for these charters at this time. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Please proceed with a roll call vote, Mr. Secretary.
On the motion to create a 30-day comment period, Gary, how do you vote?
Yes.
Michael, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes as well. And Rob, how do you vote?
I vote yes. So the motion passes. The Finance Committee Charter and the Common Grounds Committee Charter are now officially entered into a period of review. This item will be finalized at the next meeting unless amendments are proposed by the board. That brings us to the end of our agenda. The next meeting of the Windswept at Lewis Board of Directors, we need to schedule our fine meeting, like our fine ratification day. That should be within 10 days because we have to give notice. And we need to schedule our 30 days for these documents. So when are you guys free well, let's start with the 10 days from now. Let's find a date for our
Rob, before you do that, what about the budget meeting, which was the end of the month?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. What did I say? Did I say the wrong thing?
Not that.
Oh, okay, my bad. So we need 10 days here notice for our budget meeting ratification. So when are we free? Within 10 days. Let's see. November. What's November?
I'm free the second, the third, the fourth.
Is anybody else free the 3rd or 4th?
The fourth is election day, so just keep that in mind.
I'll be flying in those days. 3rd and the 4th.
When are you free either of those days, Michael? We only need 3.
The 3rd, I can be available at 6:30. Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll do the fine schedule on November 3rd. It's going to be a really quick thing. I'm sorry, not the fine schedule. I keep saying fudge schedule. Let's just say fudge schedule. Forget it. November 3rd. Okay, now let's go to. I'm hungry. Anyway. Okay, so now we need our 30 days from today. Today's the 23rd. So any day after the 23rd puts us into holiday week. But for a quick meeting, the week of the 24th, when are you guys available?
That's a busy week for me. I could do it Monday night again after 6 o'clock, the 24th. Otherwise,
Yeah, do it Monday.
Monday? Okay, so I'll get those notices out. And okay.
Just FYI, there's a chance I may not be around that week, but I won't know until later.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure it out, and it will be virtual. So now that we seem to have a lot more people here, we seem to have figured this out. It's also streaming live onto our YouTube, so we'll see what that looks like. All right, so that brings us to the end of our agenda. The next meeting of the Windswept at Lewis Board of Directors is scheduled for the budget on November 3rd, and November 24th will be our November meeting. I move that we adjourn this meeting. Is there a second?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we'll proceed with a roll call vote.
All right. On the motion to adjourn, Gary, how do you vote?
Yes.
Michael, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes as well. And Rob, how do you vote?
I vote yes. Thank you to all of you for coming out to our board meeting. And to our presenters for volunteering their time and energy on behalf of our home at Windswept at Lewis. This meeting is hereby adjourned at 6:19 p.m. Have a great night, everyone.
Thanks,
Right.
Rob.